everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Isle of Berk. Today, we are going to be doing an extra episode, and the reason for this is because I feel like a lot of people, when they watch these videos, they want to see more of the gameplay, less of the building, but I have gotten a few commenters who want to see a little bit more of the building. So this is my compromise. I will be doing this extra video and showing you how I'm going to be building my brand new house. So I have a small Pinterest board here, and these are just a few ideas that I have found. As you can see, they're not full-on Minecraft builds, so it's going to be kind of hard to transfer my idea into the world, but I wanted to get a few different ideas here. I know this one and this one are like the same thing, they're just different angles. But these are just the ideas and kind of the references that I'm going off of. I really like the idea of having shields on the houses as decor. And these are some interior builds that I kind of liked as well. But I am not totally sure how this is gonna go. It is pretty late for me and I'm extremely tired. As well as there's people sleeping in my house, so I'm kind of having to talk at a lower tone, so I really hope my mic is doing a good job at picking up my voice. I also prepared beforehand, got a crap ton of materials, so let's just get into the fun part of actually building. Alright, so there's two different styles that I'm kind of looking at that I like both styles, and I'm thinking of using both of them in some way. One is like a stone base, and the other is a basically wooden pillar base. And I really like the wooden pillar base, but I also really like the stone base. So I think what I'm gonna do is maybe try out both and just see what I end up going with. I'm just realizing how big my house is actually gonna be. Oh goodness gracious, what am I doing? Alright, now I have 3 different stones I'm gonna put on the stone base. I have some offset stone, regular stone bricks, and andesite bricks as well, because this mod pack does have chipped in it. So I do want to try out some of these different blocks. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's gonna look lovely. Oh, I love it. To sum it up really quick, I went 13 blocks out from each wooden peg, and now I'm going, I think, another 14 out for the width here, and now I just gotta follow this all the way back there. Okay, now I'll just fill this in with the random blocks. Alright, I've finished a stone base here. This is just a base. I'm going to add some interesting shapes to it once I get a little bit further. But for now, I'm going to start adding some of the extra little details I got going on. I need some trapdoors, some spruce trapdoors really quick. And then I'm going to fill this in with just some regular slabs. Except I think I might actually, should I use spruce or should I use oak? It'll give it a different color variation. Alright, now I'm going to start separating where the porch is and where the actual house starts to come out. So I was thinking maybe I could make this into like kind of a wraparound porch. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then just to give it some different texture, I was thinking I do strip logs for the inner corners of the house. To get some different variation, I use the carpenter's bench to make these brick bond spruce planks, and I think they look really nice. And then as well as the smooth spruce planks. I really like how that looks. Okay, so then from here, I think what I'm going to do is actually remove this one piece. And it'll make sense in a little bit. Now the crappy part is I'm gonna have to do something different with my stairs here or with my basement. I'm just leaving that there so then I have kind of a baseline of where my basement's at, but we're gonna switch the position of my stairs to be somewhere over there instead. And then I'm gonna use these oak looking panels just at the edge here, and this is going to help me then create kind of a lining for the first level. And I think I'll add more logs here and on the other side too. I'm testing out some other logs for these, and I really like how these look because then it'll just kind of match the house a little better. So we're gonna go around and strip all of these real quick, and then I need to throw them in the carpenter's bench to change them. Now for the front, I really do want some type of fancy door. So I'm gonna kind of mess around with the door and change it around, see what I like. I do like this, however, I'm thinking maybe I do oak in here to kind of continue to use the oak as a second like complementary color. Oh yeah, I really like that. Okay, that turned out so well. Now I'm just gonna put some little spots for windows. I'll come back to the windows later. I'm just kind of going for the same edge that I had before because, this is a little uneven. I liked it. It worked well. And now we'll continue. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm gonna put this oak panel up here. Now I'm trying to decide if I want to use the bricks again. And I think I do, just because it gives it a little extra texture to it. Okay, I do really like how this is turning out, but now that I'm looking at this front porch area, I'm thinking I don't want this anymore. I want some type of oak complement here as well, just so that I continue with the complementary. Honestly, that looks so much better. But this is what I'm talking about when I say it's hard for me to record building because I just kind of go for it and then I build and I change things as I build and then I build and I change things as I build. I'm kind of a hot mess when it comes to buildings. So to remind myself that I want this to have its own little edge, I'm going to add these slabs down. Add this little lip here too, because at some point I would like to expand this pond so I can have like a little dock off of my house. All right, I think I found the best inspiration that I'm gonna go off, and it's one of them from my Pinterest board that I showed you. The tricky part about it is getting in the shape I exactly want. We're gonna kind of follow the edge that I had going. I'll just start adding some of these in the mixture. Let's just really quickly try and find a connection point for these places here. Which means I might pull this over into this corner actually. Okay, now that I figured out that, I'm just gonna really quickly fix this area because I want this to continuously be wood. Because then this will actually meet up with this right here. Yeah, that looks so much better. I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So then there's 5 in between. Do that over here too. And then this edge right here, I'm gonna do it a more vertical room. So then maybe right here, since there's 3, 3, or yeah, we'll do this for now. This will just be too wide, which is okay. Okay, so this will be kind of the slanted room. So then from here, I will drag it up. Okay, that's looking just about right. This is the part where I kind of want to do something a little fancy. So I'm thinking, let's pull out the offset brick, regular brick, and the andesite brick. We're gonna just kind of take this stuff up. We'll do something a little fancy on these. Maybe drag this in. Yeah. Now for these portions, it's going to be a little tricky, so I'm thinking maybe I put almost there, or let's use some of this brick to help me lay it out. And then I have this kind of pop out here too. It'll be a little bit different than the rest of the build, but I think I can make it work. And it just, the issue is this isn't really gonna be a room that I can do anything in. But at that point, it's just for looks. So I think I'm okay with that. It'll kind of come abruptly right there. Maybe I drag it in just a little bit for stylistic matters. Keep one and then go like this. Alright, now I'm just going to start filling in these areas that need to be filled. This spot will not be filled because it'll be a little bit different, and I'm going to leave it open so then when I start the roof and I start that area, I can just kind of build where I need to build and then go in with the leftover blocks that I need. Oh, I think this one is slightly off. Because it goes boom, 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 and then it stops right there on that side. Right? Yeah. Slightly off. Fix it. Alright, so now that I have these base walls up, I'm not totally sure what to do. I think I should probably get started on the roofing, or at least the roof side of this, just because then it would actually make more sense and I can actually start putting in windows and doing the normal stuff. So I may or may have not taken out a wandering trader, and he left me with his parking tickets. How vile. I'm so excited to make these roofs. It is gonna be kind of a challenge, but it's okay. That's what we like. A little bit of a challenge doesn't hurt anyone. I think I'm gonna start it off by like kind of a lip right here. Oh wait. Is it like that? Did I do that right? Yes. Okay. Just a little bit of a lip. And then we're gonna continue up and start incorporating some of these in here. Beautiful. And then at some point I will come in with some oak to kind of line the inside and make a little bit more of a fancy design in there. But for now, I'm just gonna go do the other side. And then from there, I probably should start working on the roof on the other side too. All right, now I'm gonna start working on this side of the roof. Don't mind the stone, please. That's just me building up so I can actually reach. Alright, yes, that is looking perfect. Looks exactly how I want it to so far. Now, let's just get up to the next level and put in the basic roof, which I'm probably gonna have to make the second floor before I do that. So, let me think. How do I want this layout to go? This is the part where I usually kind of start planning the layout before I make the rooms and like the roof and all of that, just because then if I have a proper layout, I know exactly how I want the roofs to look depending on the layout. I kind of want the stairs right here so then they're flush with the door. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna put the pillars down like right here. And this will kind of be the starting area. At least I think. Is this like kind of middle of this? Actually, yeah, it is. Oh, that's perfect. Ugh, I love it when things work out the way I want it to. Alright, now I'm actually gonna start on the roof up here. This is gonna be a little bit of a longer progress, but I'm okay with it. It'll be just fine. This side, however, I'm going to do the roof a little bit different. So I will not really do that just quite yet. I'm gonna at least get the basic shape down for this roof. Oops. Basic shape down for this roof. Once we have that, we can start building off that side. Alrighty, so that is that for the roof, and honestly, I am so in love with it. I wanted this side of the roof to kind of, you know, be a little bit more mossy just because this side feels very blue. But at the same time, I think they all just really match each other well. I think the thing that I'm going to do next is just kind of have some of the blue kind of dragging down a little bit into this area, a little bit into this area, and kind of do the same on the other side. Just so then we have a little bit more of a variation with the blue, and it seems like it's seeping down into the moss. Now for this part, this is the part that I'm a little concerned about, but that's okay. Before I do that, actually, I want to give these roofs a little bit more shape and a little bit more of a lip, because if you look at my reference pictures, the roofs, as they go up, they gradually overhang on the house a little bit more. They have a little bit more of an overhang. So I think what I'm going to do is just do that with some blocks just by doing this. So I'm going to go 2, 2, and then 2, 2, and then 2 here. Kind of like that. And then 1 for this. Oh yeah, that's gonna look so cool. Okay, okay. We got the flow state. We got the flow state. We're flowing. Let's take a look at that. I love the shape that is giving it. That side is the undone side, and this side is the side that has been done. Oh, that's gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that to all the roofs. Oh my gosh. Alright, so this is the finished product of our house. Now you might be wondering, where's the rest of the footage? Well, I kind of had a situation with the rest of the building footage where I was pressing pause and play and pause and play too much, and so at certain points I forgot to press play. And I'm so sorry for that, because I know you guys wanted to probably see the whole building process, but there was already just so much footage anyways, and maybe this is a good thing. I did decorate the house, and I do have footage on how I decorated this place. But this video is already getting super long, and this video is also supposed to just be a bonus video. I don't want to do too much editing for a bonus video because I want to put that effort and that energy into our main video. So let's just do a quick little cute walkthrough of our brand new home. I'm so proud of this build, you have no idea. So here's our entrance area. Our entrance area is a little bland right now, but we can finish that later. We have our cute dining space here where we can sit down and have a little mushroom stew if we'd like, or a honeyed tankards. I hope I'm saying that right. I brought all of my kind of trophy armor up here to display because I felt like so much potential was wasted leaving it downstairs, so now we can actually look at it. And then over here we have our beautiful kitchen with a island area that we can sit and eat our food as well, or just hang out. I will show you the inside of the kitchen as well because it is stunning. I love this place. I'm going to be spending a good amount of time here at some point. I want to make some of the placeable Farmer's Delight food because I think it'd be very cute to place around our area. But as you can see, we even have a fridge. Should I just put some kind of random stuff in the fridge just for decor? Over here we have another little doorway, and we actually have a fishing area because I did say I wanted to expand our pond and kind of make a little fishing area. So we do have a lovely little fishing area out here. It's nothing crazy or too special. We have a brewing area over here as well with these cute little paintings and all of these kegs because we can make beer. And I think that would be really fun to get into at some point. It gives you some good perks every once in a while, so I might be able to use that. And then we have our cozy little living room, which I think is so lovely, so cozy. You can sit down and look at this painting because there are no TVs in Minecraft. Who needs TVs when you're in Minecraft anyways? Over here, I have a beautiful little book nook area, as I like to call it. I will be making candles at some point because candles give off really pretty colors in this shader pack, and it's going to be worth it. It's going to make my place look a little bit more moody, and I want some purple candles. Then we have our basement, and I didn't do much decoration down here, but I did add a wall here, and then we just have some cute paintings here. Even got a pygmy death, and it looks like my sister's pygmy death, which I thought was pretty unique. And then over here we have our cute little work area just for all of our chip stations. And as you can see, I have a glass blower station now too, because I kind of thought maybe it'd be pretty cool to change the color of my glass and kind of get some pretty glass in there. And then just, yeah, some basic area over here. I realize I haven't shown you guys this area, but I have our nether portal down here, and then also some lava because I have a crap ton of cobblestone and I really don't need all that cobblestone. It takes up so much space in my inventory, and especially in my chest, so I'll probably end up getting rid of a good amount of this at some point. Now upstairs, I have our lovely open treasure kind of I don't even know, just trophy room, I guess. So we have our Sential trophy here. I even put like a totem of undying here because I thought it'd look cool. This is just some random furniture that I thought looked pretty, like a little crown. I put one of the snow wraith tooths in there, the Thor's ore, and then some other little decorations, and it's just kind of to fill space. And you know, maybe I move some stuff up here, or if I find more trophies I'll put them in here, but that's just kind of temporary spot. Now this little room actually is a guest room, so anybody that I have playing on my world, if they don't have a house and I don't plan to keep them on my world for long and they're just kind of there for every once in a while, you know, they'll have this cute little guest room, and it has a lot of storage and a cute little bed, which I guess I'm gonna sleep in. Okay. And then over here I have my room, and it's, you know, maybe it needs more to it. It definitely needs some candles, but I think it's pretty cute. It's just basic. I got my nice big bed here. I have a wardrobe that I'm probably gonna put nothing in. It's just for decoration. Some random item frame things. They're technically shelves, but I just put some random items in there because I thought they were cool. And yeah, and then we have another guest room, and this guest room is actually going to be for Nyla because she is still working on her house and she needs to finish it, but she'll get there at some point. So I told her that if she wants to redecorate this place to however she likes it, she can do that. But this is just like kind of temporary placeholder stuff for that as well. And this is the final area, and it's blank because I have no idea what to put up here. So I wanted to leave it up to you guys. Maybe you guys have an idea, or maybe I'll make it something designated to you guys. I could put up walls in here and like write everybody's names on signs or something. But if you have any ideas for what I should do with this space, please let me know because it is bland, it is boring right now, and that makes me sad. Anyways, that is going to be the end of our bonus video. I hope you guys enjoyed this so much. I had so much fun building this. It was a process and a learning process because building for me is always learning. So if you have any suggestions for me, anything you want me to collect or to attempt or to even add to my house, please let me know. But anyways, I will see you guys later and I will see you this coming Friday. Bye!